Of all of the time spent on all my moves so extravagant, what a misspent, unrelenting letdown of the most important person I know, myself. Myself being the person I know best, myself being who I think about first, myself being the last thing considered by others, bringing a resounding ringing sound, leaving a thirst for more of less of me. Isn't it funny how the sound abounds so merrily in its wild reverie? How it finds time to drown in its newly found mild bravery? How it leads you to a place most happy, an indignant fate so scrappy and yet sappy from all the tears, the beers, and heavily smoked cigarettes. Myself being the forefront of my life, myself being what I put ahead always, myself being what diminishes my plight, myself being what keeps my gaze, myself being what cures my blight and swells all my days in amazing ways that I can't even verbalize sometimes. To realize I'm new, to realize I'm true, to realize I was blue, but now it's Monday and I'm myself anew. And through all the shipping and handling in my life, it matters not how tough, easy, or just through I was. I never knew until now, so sounding my logic that in a tragic misassignment, myself is you. And you're the best, you pass any test, no matter how hard I look, can't find a scratch on you, pressed to understand why all the cracks are just reinforcement for the breakaway you meant, new ways to feel in order to deal with all the silent treatment you've gotten and words not forgotten. Oh, how I wish it could be forgotten, not for anyone but you, because who better to start anew than you? You deserve it, and to wit, I whip this poem for you, just you, no one else. In time you'll see it's true, that I care about myself, and myself is you. What is it to doubt? Does it leave you drowned in an intangible mound of the things least respected? Or at the mercy of things so newly inspected? Does it make us slaves to people not introspective? Does it create a hate that we don't deviate from? All the time spent asking is it me when it's them, and in truth it is them. We spent so many years on, cheers on, and a lack of discipline. What we could be then is what we still are now when we had leave that fallacy of in-depth need and look at who we are again and recreate our emotional seed to grow that tree again. So what if it comes from sin? That's the situation we're in, and it's not gonna change how we always feel strange, and how we aren't really deranged but feel like we're in a cage sometimes, and how what we want seems a pantomime for all the letdowns and sad times, but not now, oh not now, because we just know somehow that we'll find ourselves again, and through devious sin free our spirits once again to just sit and be us. Who knew that bus was so easy to get on, with its entrance ramp lined with the red dawn of all the bad songs we sing along with, and in quip I do slip on the greatest thing I've never dreamed, because to dream it would be errant, and to live it would be so unapparent that I might feel right, question my deluded sight, and walk into the night unaware that my soul lay bare on the sidewalk back there, and that ultimately I couldn't care less. I don't know what feels best, all I know is at the behest of a divine guest in my life, eliminating my strife and keeping me warm at night all the nights she can. And as a man I couldn't feel any more sand slipping between my fingers. Maybe I'm tripping, but in truth I sing, because this dream of mine rings with a rarity and clarity and gives me wings to just be myself, and I can't help ever wanting more of this thing that makes my dreams and makes me feel myself. If that's something to feel, sometimes a little Michael Jackson-y though, you know?